So, here's the question of the day. Did you know you have a constitutional right to bear arms, but no constitutional parental rights or rights to your children? What about the fact there is a bill before Congress titled H.J. RES 36 to amend the Constitution to include parental rights? It's called the Parental Rights Amendment, and if you're like me, I'm big on my constitutional rights and family first. Right now, a hot topic in America is the Second Amendment right to bear arms. From January to the end of August 2020, over 15 million firearms have been sold in America. There are over 400 million firearms in the USA to date. In fact, there are more firearms than people in America. But did you know while everyone is arguing over firearm laws and our constitutional right to bear arms, there's no constitutional right to be a parent? Don't believe me? Go read the Constitution. In fact, in 2000, the U.S. Supreme Court case Troxel versus Granville, Justice Scalia held that parents have no constitutionally protected rights whatsoever. Now get this. In the last 20 years, 9 million American children were forcibly separated from their parents by child welfare. That's right, you heard me correctly. 9 million children taken. It must have been traumatizing. Yes, I know what you're thinking. Those parents must have done something wrong. In fact, I was thinking like this myself. The fact of the matter is that based upon federal reports, 84% of the children were taken from their parents when there was no physical harm to the child whatsoever. So back to what I was saying before. You have a constitutional right to bear arms, but no constitutional parental rights. What we did have were government-provided rights up until 2000. The Supreme Court consistently upheld parental rights. However, in 2000, the split decision in the court case Troxel versus Granville opened the door for individual judges and states to apply their own rules to parental rights and do whatever they wanted because the Supreme Court was divided on the topic. As I mentioned earlier, currently there's a bill before Congress called H.J. RES 36 called the Parental Rights Amendment. In summary, parental rights currently recognized as implied rights will become specifically enumerated in the text of the Constitution. The liberty of parents to direct the upbringing, education, care of their children is a fundamental right. It's why this bill is before Congress now. As I continued to research, I kept asking myself, how could this be happening? What's really going on here? The fact of the matter is, taking children in adoption has become a big business in America, just like the penal system. And the American public just doesn't know about it. I didn't. Approximately $580 billion has been spent on this in federal funding. It's become a machine, a big self-preserving machine. People are not aware that innocent parents are having children removed from their houses for wanting a second medical opinion, decisions regarding chemotherapy, questioning vaccinations, false allegations of abuse during ugly divorces, or a mother allowing her 8-year-old daughter to walk the dog around the block. Heck, we all had to walk the dog around the block when we were kids. I'm sure everyone remembers the picture of this little girl and the immigrant separation at the border issue because it was blasted all over the media. But far worse is happening to children every day, and your child could be next. I supplied links to a copy of the bill, the amendment details, frequently asked questions, federal reports, and statistics in the YouTube description below. Family Preservation Foundation is in support of the Parental Rights Amendment and created a petition on the whitehouse.gov website. If the petition gets over 100,000 signatures in 30 days, our call to action will be put in front of the policymakers. I also put a link to the petition in the description below. I love my children very much. I would hope anybody who feels the same way and believes parents should have a constitutional right to their care, custody, control, and upbringing of their children will be willing to sign this petition. I think all Americans agree. Parents generally know what's best for their child. The natural bonds of affection and love lead parents to act in the best interest of their children, better than a teacher, a doctor, a bureaucrat, or any state agents. Act today. review the links in the description below and sign and share the petition, please. Afterwards, email or call your congressman. Tell them you want them to support the Parental Rights Amendment. If we have a constitutional right to bear arms, at the very least, we should have a constitutional right to be a parent. Thank you very much, and have a great day.